Here we're looking at a primitive saucer. It just uses a car engine, and it has cold radiator and hot radiator thermal control. So it's 16 feet wide, air intake from the top. I had three saucers. This one junked first. What he means by three saucers, he would attempt to build a flying saucer in the 70s and 80s, but it was really hard to do it alone. And he ended up changing his mind and junking them. But this is the concept he had. So air intake on the top, exhaust on the bottom, two centrifugal blowers, counter-rotating, V8 car motor driven, and cold radiator intake, horizontal air intake, has an arrow pointed towards the rim of the saucer, and then hot radiator for cooling. And so cold radiator is on one side, the hot radiator for cooling is on the other side. And I assume by cold and hot radiator, it's kind of like thermal control, like jet aircraft, and some early aircraft used the actual craft for cooling the instead of a big radiator for greater aerodynamics. And they were just flying through the air where it gets cooler as you climb altitude, and that's the way you could cool an engine. Let's see, there's burn forward thrust exhaust, ventricle intermix, that's kind of towards the center of the engine inside the saucer around the perimeter. The burn forward thrust exhaust is on the side of the saucer or near the rim. And here he gives an explanation. The cold radiator was primitive, but the first of its kind. The Japanese came up with an improved version years later for jet-assisted to orbital, where jet-assisted kicks off in the stratosphere, then the rockets kick in. DARPA didn't get this design I had because I got arrested in 1987. So what happened there is you would write letters to DARPA, NASA, and I think DARPA only sent back a boilerplate. So here's another drawing. I grabbed this off of Facebook, some art group. It's probably because of my big sister who's into art, and she would try to get his stuff into art galleries. But it depicts, the 16-foot flying saucer. This one looks a little different. It's more lenticular shaped, with the vanes, for the air intake and on the top and the bottom, 3 landing feet. He states in here